a bad one. You say you want give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, no something like crime. I make you sing this line.
Thanks for kicking off your weekend with us at 2K Sports for this Friday night NBA game. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
Well, Coach told us in the locker room he's been using this season series to put a chip on their shoulders, and they absolutely want to take it. They need a win tonight to achieve that goal.
And One guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip until the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. On the wing, Hachimura. Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Doncic. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. So it's Minnesota now. Following the... Oh! Throw it down! Wow!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Down low. James, that's good.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Picked by Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
To the middle. Doncic, right side. James. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team. And he's got a championship to show for it.
Three-pointer. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. James has got 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Gobert. And here's McDaniels. Clock at 6. Back to Gobert. Nice D from Sabonis. The Lakers lead by 6. Hachimura outside. Oh, LeBron with the slam.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Smith right side. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's James. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Pushing it up now. And slams dunked by James.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Inside. Here's James. Misses the baby hook. It's McDaniels on the wing. Still without a bucket.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Timberwolves trail by 8. Halliburton outside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. Pass to Sabonis. Misses from short range. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Los Angeles up 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And the shot's good.
And leaking out well in transition. Man, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Doncic right side. And it's in there. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one, you got to take care of your body, and two, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
McDaniels, that's good.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Smith. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got 6 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
McDaniels with a steal. Daniels outside. Now here's Reed. The 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Just 3 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Ayton. James outside. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Brian, back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. To the inside. Nice D from Reed.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Domantas Sabonis is doing. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
Here's DiVincenzo. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Shannon driving to the basket, and down it goes. 2 points.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Steady play from Doncic against contact.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Pass to Shannon. 6 on the shot clock. From 6 feet away. Can't hit that one. The Lakers lead by 5. Luka with a good look inside.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Reed. And stolen by Hayes. Doncic on the wing. He's got 10. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with Allen Grant. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles leading by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Timberwolves with possession here, trailing by 5. Pass to Gobert. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
Halliburton, really a playmaker with the ball in his hands.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Halliburton punching in to the paint. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dalton Connect. That's his first foul of the game. Halliburton outside. Gobert on the high post. 5 on the clock. Inside. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Vanderbilt, no good. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Here's Gobert. And it's Connect with a rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Vanderbilt. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Outside for Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kennard on the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James outside. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Aiden. 4 on the clock.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discuss is not working.
And Richard Coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
Halliburton on the attack. McDaniels from long range. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Picked by Gobert.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Shannon. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really off-phase. Throw his height right out the window.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. Truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
To the wing on the left. Here's Shannon. Drills it from deep. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
DiVincenzo can't hit. On the break. Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that three-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lanes for him to drive or create for others. What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Outside, DiVincenzo. 24 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his first basket.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Sabonis outside. Oh, an emphatic putback by LeBron James.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Give him the ball anywhere close to the hoop.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. It's Minnesota. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Lakers trail by 5. Doncic with it. Out to Sabonis. Hands it from the wing.
Clearly, Sabonis has that shot dialed in before he even gets the ball. He catches it and shoots it with a quick release.
Pass to Reed. From deep three-point land. Rebound, the Lakers.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
It's stolen by James. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score. He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Minnesota in the lead. Halliburton outside. It's stolen by James. Now the Lakers moving it up. Oh, and the jam by James.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by guy LeBron James left to go in his career.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Doncic. James inside. Out to Sabonis. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Gobert. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. McDaniels controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right there.
Sabonis outside. Here's James. Picked by Sabonis. Shoots from 14. Gobert pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get inside down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's James. Doncic. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Now Reed, beyond the arc. Oh, it doesn't go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Vanderbilt. Now James. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Smart outside. Now James. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively. Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
Reed.
Rookie foul, DeAndre Ayton. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. James fires. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Minnesota in the lead. Halliburton goes. What a take from Halliburton.
Important points, Tyrese Halliburton. Always ready to take the big one.
And that basket is good.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Halliburton. Floats one up. Can't get it. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Doncic outside.
I think Luka likes getting into it with the defense. I mean, just embracing the physicality.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
That's what they needed from him. Unaffected by the pressure.
Halliburton right side. Jacks up a three. And the three misses. Ooh, hard finish from LeBron.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Halliburton fires. Ooh, the three doesn't go. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Solid left, but it's not enough. You that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I admit, man. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take hey, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Seen them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both, I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. You that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they... I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could bet it. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. The New York Knicks come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Wizards. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post pro, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense. And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now, here is Halliburton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
Here's Halliburton. Duncan with the block. Brunson with a clean look. Good on the triple.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Down low. Gobert. Outside Daniel. To stop the run. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Well, this is Gobert to a T. An outstanding rim protector with impeccable timing.
Watson for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. To the inside. Gobert, no good. Now the Knicks with it. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Back to Daniels. Pass to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York ball.
New York leading by 5. Watson the screen. And here's Brunson outside. Now Daniels. Still without a basket. McDaniels left side. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. And that one, good. Brunson's got 5.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Here's Gobert. Stolen by Brunson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton with the steal. Back to Smith. McDaniels outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
To the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Timberwolves ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout.
Timeout.
He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
On the court.
And stolen by Daniels. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Kevin?
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Brunson. He has 5. Brunson draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Timberwolves passing it around. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Janet. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Well, this coaching staff loves to see Clarkson passing. He's developed that portion of his game.
And here is DiVincenzo. Scoreless thus far. Here's Reed. The three-pointer, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. It's a 5-point game. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. Outside, Robinson. Inside. And Robinson throws it down hard.
A true team player. Clarkson will connect other teammates to the ball if they get open.
And he's going to get whistles for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Chicken wing. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
The Knicks leading by 7. Down low. Here's Robinson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Smith's shot is good.
And Smith moves like a guard to the rim. This is how explosive he can be.
To the middle, and finished off by Robinson.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Halliburton. Robinson with the block. McBride on the wing. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. Doesn't go for him. Timberwolves trailed by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And stolen by Hart. It's intercepted. They set the pick. Stolen by Clarkson. And now the fast break, and Hart with the ball. That one goes. Counting. Big Bryant got his first bucket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Coming onto the court now is your Knicks.
changing it up here. 36 seconds left in the first half. Timberwolves trailed by 9. On the wing, DiVincenzo. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. DiVincenzo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Brunson goes in. And again, New York turns it over. Nine seconds left to play here in the half. Halliburton outside. Floats one up. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Knicks leading by 6. Brunson with it. Pass to Watson. Brunson surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here is Halliburton. Nothing on the board. Here is Daniels. To the paint. Outside for Halliburton. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Brunson downhill. Pass to Watson. Anunoby outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Duncan. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Duncan's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Knicks. And here is DiVincenzo. Oh, good on the 3. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you guys.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allen. Now, DiVincenzo. After the missed 3 from Tim Duncan.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it out.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The key thing, Coach, that Donte DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Donte DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
with 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. With the shot. Here's Duncan. Duncan makes him pay inside.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Alexander Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. And Smith puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now Smith, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Outside, Reed. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
And the active hands pay off for Brunson as he turns a steal into an easy deuce.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. Pushing it up. Here's Duncan. Duncan caps it off well. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for New York.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Timberwolves trailed by 10. Pass to Shannon. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Can't hit that one. Now the accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movements. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 11. And it's Walker penetrating. Shakes him. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it. And they need more of it.
Clarkson for 3. Tim Duncan has been on display for New York. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this.
25.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. That's to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
rim. I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Now Brunson. There's a screen by Robinson. Brunson from long distance.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look for him.
He gets that one.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Monte Brunson. Offensive rebound to the wing right side. Second shot opportunity. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead. Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Duncan, a screen. Hart, left side. 6 to shoot. Down low. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Halliburton outside. Here's Gobert. Takes the three. Duncan with the rebound.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Puts it right back up and in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a quick pass.
Oh, my goodness.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way. Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Now Duncan. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And he hits from 17.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Screen by Hart. Here we've got Brunson. Now Duncan. Lots of room. Smith there for the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for New York.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad.
It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Duncan.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Now, here is Halliburton after the miss from Tim Duncan. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Dyson Daniels. Assist from Josh Smith.
Josh Hart. No good from 3. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up.
잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 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 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치. 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 이 시계 붙은 각질. 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게. 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스. 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 핵인 인생의 레이스. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 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 헤야오. 뭐 사실 조금 때 같아 내 같아 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아. 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아. 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아. 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like, yo, my men and my women, don't forget about the dean. This is not the most the king, yo. It's about a thing, yo. Feel real good, wave your hands in the air and lick 2 shots in the atmosphere. Since you were looking for your friend, the one you let and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you ain't him, they give him a to begin. Now you think you really gon' pretend like you wasn't down and you called him again. Plus when you so easy, you ain't even fooling him. If you did it then you probably talking out your neck saying you're a Christian. Now that was the sin that did Jezebel in. Who you gonna tell when the repercussions spin? Showing off your thinking it's a trend, girlfriend. Let me break it down for you again. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Respect is just the minimum. And you still defending them now. Lauren is only human. Don't think I haven't been through the same predicament. Let it sit inside your head like a million women in Philly pen. It's silly when girls sell their souls because it's sin. Look at where you be in. Hair weaves like Europeans. Fake nails done by Koreans. Come again. A win-win, come again. A win-win, come again. My friend, come again. Yeah. Guys, you know you better watch out. Some girls are only. Skidoo.